this is another thing that is also key, and that is that a marketing message that is designed specifically for a particular group of people or a specific type of person is always going to be much more effective than something that is sent out just to the public at large, right? So if I have a marketing message for business owners who are facing divorce, chances are business owners who are facing divorce are going to be much more interested in that message as opposed to somebody who's just got a message for anybody who's out there getting divorced, because it speaks to them in an issue that they have specifically. So that's another thing that's important, and the adage is, if you try to be for everybody, then you're really for nobody. So that's one of the things that is pretty important about this. There's a guy who coined the phrase. Robert Collier is his name, and he was a very highly respected marketing guru. And one of the pieces of advice that he had for people was, when you're trying to send a marketing message out, you want to enter the conversation that people are already having in their heads. And that is going to lead into why it's important to go beyond just our ideal client, but actually moving in to what our avatars are. Last but not least, one of the things that all good marketing should do is it should not only attract the people that we want to work with and that we want to serve, it should repel the folks that we do not want to work with and that we do not want to have in our practice. Okay, so what is the difference between an ideal client and an avatar client? Ideal clients usually is dealing with the set of expectations that we have governing our relationship and what we would like to get out of our client's relationship. Okay, so they include things like knowing where they're located. I don't know how many people in here have litigation practices, but I know that is very common for folks to be road warriors and be traveling from county to county to handle their caseloads. I've tried that. I didn't like it. So I don't take cases that are outside of Gwinnett County, save for the occasional ones that I do for friends of friends and certain referrals from particularly good clients, et cetera. But as a general rule, I only take cases that are here in Gwinnett County. That's one thing. We all want somebody who's going to be candid and honest with us. How many people have found out horrible facts about your case when you're in the courtroom standing in front of a jury? Usually not the best place in the world to find out some of those things. We want, obviously, somebody who's going to be pleasant to interact with, treats our staff with respect, has realistic expectations about their case. Sometimes we want people that have a certain threshold income level or asset level. You might see that for the first thing that comes to mind would be estate planning attorneys. Perhaps you're seeking to serve clients that have estate tax issues, so your target market is folks with a net worth over $20 million. And last but not least, the most important thing, and the reason why we're all here, clients that are going to be paying their bill on time. Okay, our avatar client is different. Okay, it's more than just that basic demographic information. Our avatar client is somebody that we have developed, put together, given a name to, and who actually has a story to them. It is basically a mock-up of a real person who we would like to serve in our practice. So we start off with the first question is who can I best serve? Right? Because different people have the ability to serve different markets in different ways. I just mentioned estate planning. There are folks that are estate planning lawyers that do estates and trusts, but they serve folks who don't generally have estate tax issues, because the truth is, especially with the tax changes that are coming, the list of folks that have estate tax issues has become a fairly narrow group of people, but everybody needs estate planning on some level. So some folks will be targeting folks, perhaps new parents. They have some specific estate planning concerns that they may not have thought about initially, things like that.